It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and we've got two teams who were AFC rivals for almost 25 years. It's the Broncos and the Hawks.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So now here are the Broncos to take. Offense led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall. Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is taken at about the 14. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And Smith continues to show that his career resurgence hasn't been some fluke. He's brought a level of maturity, stability, and good play that allows him to compete with any team on any given week. The real question is whether or not he can...
Je tam Geno Smith. Zkusíme sliders. Zvykli jsme to trošku. Kolik to je druhá 10, no?
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. A shotgun snap for Smith. That one out.
Oh, Ičko.
Picked off by Sertan. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back
To je
down the
piču.
15-yard line.
Tak. A jak chci vědět, jak se to stalo. Při tomhle někde rozbil ovladač. Tak. Byl tam. O, Gino to poslal úplně do piči. Pěkně, Gino. Co to je ten šulin? Mám by. A incomplete. Pěkně, to my chceme, to se mně líbí. To se mně líbí.
To the air. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down to the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were had in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Smith. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Now 3rd down and very long. Now Gino. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Boom.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Off the play fake, here's Nix.
Ty vole, ale teďka drželi bloky.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Možná tím tweakem jsme na něco přišli. Že včera při play actionu Insta šeďák. Hezky. Witherspoon, no. Velký takhle. 80. Dobře, ale to je ono do piči, to potřebujeme. Kurva. To je přesně ono. Řekne incomplete. Ten pičus tam dole svítí, ale to na něj nevidím. Flexion, pěkně.
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Under pressure. Hodil kundu.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Gino now to throw.
Toč pěkně. Hezky.
And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense.
To je kunda, haha. Mrtko.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between
Jak
the
ho
two. Running
kousneš,
into
ty
the
vole,
kicker
tak to je v
almost
piči,
feels
ale
inadvertent,
kdybys
just a
jen
small
běžel
tap,
přes
so
ně,
to
tak
speak.
dobrý.
But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the
Musí
ground
běžet
and flying all
narovnaný.
different places, and the difference is 5 yards or 15, and in this case,
Pěkně
that's a
brouk
big
tackle.
play.
And out of bounds on the other side of
DK,
midfield at the
Brown.
45. 12 more yards
No
there
to je
and
kurva.
another first down.
Ale proč se tady hraje čuklo? A to mi asi jedno. Až? O, pěkně. Dostal bombu. Dostal bombu. On hraje čuklo k zás, nebo co ten debil? Proč hraje čuklo? O. Byl tam. Jo, ty vole, jak se otočil pěkně, ty vole. Našel Tyler. To nebylo chytré, ale... Opíč. 3-0.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Vůbec kundy neběhám moc teda. Aha, no, že jsem něco řekl. Oh, touchdown! Hezky.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
No nic, to zrali na cíčko.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Here's Walker.
On tam holding. Držel ho tam, já jsem to viděl, je to kunda. No. Aha, tady jdem dokonce. Hned. Poběží. Pěkně. Další holding. Kurva. To je pičus. Ale proč? To mě asi jedno úplně, ale... O, dobře, ale dobře. Utíkej, tam není holding hlavně. Dobrý. Dobře. Tam ho nebloknul. 3-3.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Myers' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Back to throw. Nix. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Co se stalo? Co se stalo? Já jsem si psal tady. Prdělkama.Káš? Pičo, co to bylo, vole. Pěkně se teleportoval, ale s tím už asi nic neviděl.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Boom.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Denver's offense now set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing every run say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Jo, to není čuklo, koni, vole, to piči, aha. Hehe. Pěkně.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Next to throw again.
Pěkně, pěkný souboj. Tam měl teda volnýho dole úplně, ale asi si vybral tady tu piču. Holding. Prostě tam ty penalty budou, no, chlapci, co omlouvám, byl to tam, to v fotbalu patří. Pěkně, pičo, to byl takl. Nezvedej ho, co zvedáš, no jasný, dej mu do držky, vole. Hajzle. Ičko, no.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So
Dost sobie.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks have told us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Smith. He's got Brown on the out route complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on third down, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. And this one's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Okay.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Smith throwing again. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Gino. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1. Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before break. Nix. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. Kyler Murray 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Raiders. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
And just shedding him off there. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Walker. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that is incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Again, it's Williams. Fighting him off. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. On play action, here's Nix. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Tyrell Dodson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Returnable for Lockett. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And out now come the Seahawks.
Jak to vypadá?
And they split the uprights
Já
last
vůbec
time for
nevím,
free.
jak
They've
to
got
se
the
dělá.
lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Returnable here from the 38. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Being chased out left. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. Oh, he bowls over him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. To throw, here's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. And Sutton will have a Broncos 1st down as he's brought down at the 16. Here's Nix. That's complete to Troutman, right side. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That's Mike McGlinchey, former first-round pick out of Notre Dame with a penalty. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Throwing is Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And going right back to Walker. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. On the give, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Fighting through it, he's got space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the handoff, this is Walker.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Denver, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Konec, jo. Kompletace 60. To je v piči, že má Bonix víc než ale Gino Smith, kurva. Ale tak to je jedno. To 12. Jsi měl Marvin Mims, kde měl nové fans. No. A kolik faulů? Je to tady někde napsaný? Turnovers fumbles. 1. To asi sedí. Turnovers je 2. Ale já potřebuji. Kde to najdu? Fauly. Chlapci moji. Penalty 4-4, no. To je asi, vole. Nevím, no. To asi v klidu, když tam počítám, že jednou mě hitnu tu pičovinu, no to tam, vole, nedělá nic. Asi v klidu, no, 7 penalt. Co tam je? Boulenýho. Tam není nic. Podbiju se. Ale jako to. Asi jo, no, uvidíme. Pustíme další hru. No to asi. Je to teda. A hovno, tohle nechci. To je strašně moc. Nějaký čím 35. Hovno, nechám tam. Nechám tam těch 35. A to můžu prdnout zkusit na těch 40. A to bylo strašně moc, říkám. 35, no. To už víc to nenahodím. Ty dropy mě nepřišly nereální. To asi v klidu. Spíš ta accuracy, to je zase nějaká slátanina, ale s kým hrajem? S Patriots, no tam se toho moc nedozvím. Někým silným, z Lions. Next week. Se podívat tady na tohle, kolik mám peněz. 12 milionů. Tak to je jak ústy. To píči. Vůbec. Ne. Jo. 3 hráče, no. To je po piči, jo. Na to se pak budu muset zkusit podívat. Teďka jdem sliders. Dolphins. Tam je Tyreek. Jak vypadá ten debil spíš? Má abilitu tu A? Nebo není Shulden? Je tam Ramsey, je tam Armstead. Je tam tu A. Má Superstar, co má? Držu, bude byla. Má plusko, no. Long way pass, can easily na increase. Jasně. Přesně tak. To je pole všechno, vole, co dostanete, vole, co tam máte pluskou QBho, vole. Tady nějaký increase a tady to, vole. Perfekt vůbec. Jo. Perfekt. Almost guarantee vůbec. Guarantee vůbec. Jo. Jo. Můžete. Perfekt vůbec. Jo. Jo. Ne. Jo. Ne. Ne. Jo. 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 Ne. Jo. Ne. 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 Co tohle? Jo. Ty vole. To asi ne, nevím, kurva, nemá, vole, nevím, takovým QB mu prostě nenaroste najednou síla do piči tady kvůli abilitě, taky na hovno, vole. Dostanete tady ten prostě to. Tak uvidíme, jsem zvědavý, jak to vypadá tady ten zápas. Jako těch faulů je tam moc, ale to piče. A když ohulím mý face mask, tak ten runblock to a tam mně nepřijde, že by bylo moc jako runblocking faulu, ohulíme to. Ohulíme. Yes. Kolik mám skóre? Že bychom zkusili sama. 2-0, jo. Ty vole, Gino válec. Tak uvidíme. Play season game. Play full game. Vlastně jsme neupravovali, jo. Trošku snižovali jsme vlastně CPUčko. QB accuracy, ale to je všecko. To je vlastně nepodstatné.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dolphins and the Seahawks, and it's all up next.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. You know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks for joining us, everybody. My partner Bob Keelan, I'm Kate Scott. Like so many matchups in the NFL, focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time. They've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one...
Kde to bylo? Ty vole, kde to bylo?
His return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession.
To ne. Ne.
They'll run here on first down. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Smith back to throw. Walker hauls it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they give him the ball. Get it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Kurva, akorát nevím, jestli to bere ty CPU pičoviny. Pěkně přehodil to.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared.
Ale to CPU versus CPU, tak to musí brát ty CPU stopy.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Taken in at the 15. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua. It's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards. And most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3. Motioning left is their running back. No place to go, so he was thrown away.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of the defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. On 1st down, they'll run. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They go play action here. He gets a little something out of it before sliding into a stop.
Slide me.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Taken at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And that is where they'll start the next drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. You're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out. And you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Not just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
He's got it. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing is Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Cut by Lockett. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got in at the 45. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. Tua setting up to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Beckham there to grab it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Play action on first down. Taking a deep shot here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now off play action. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Miami offense headed out there now. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing up the play fake here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Now 2 to throw. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. Going for one, but it's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couldn't connect there, incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Big gain has them across the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Smith to the air now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Back to throw, Tua. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Able to find Achan. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tua looking to throw. Gets this to OBJ. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They are throwing it again. And this won't be caught. The clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Finds his man, Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Throwing it just before halftime. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll jump from coast to the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by to bring us our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the 49ers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Brandon Ayuk up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Big Derrick Henry with a couple of touchdown runs. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Marvin Harrison Jr., a touchdown reception. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the 1st half. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level 1st half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of
To
midfield.
ne.
They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Ty moc
I love throwing
málo.
a first down. And when you see a first down
45.
pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a
Je
matchup you
číslo.
plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10.
To nemá čas. Tohle bude to set. Jo, tam to jde hnedka.
A chain on the
Jo.
inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pěkně, ty pičo. Pěkně to urval.
He'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Na třetí, vole. Klasický, vole.
Really
Příhovky.
like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Tua.
Ty vole, ten pás je strašný. Jo. 40 je strašně moc. Na tady tu accuracy. CPU.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the set. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and long for him here. On target to Waddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he had after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Throwing is Smith.
Ty pičo, ten ho vybil. Do hlavy. Ty vole.
So it's second down coming up.
Nic, zkusíme tam prdnout sama Havla, ty vole.
Walker holds it in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Vypne se to, nebo co se stane? Bank. Coaching. Depth chart. Ne, dává tam až další zápas, ale... kolik mají stát ty guzici? 50-50, to ty piče, 11 pro 22, ale tady ten... By měl být lepší. To znamená... že player sedí. Tak nějak. To podle mě nic zkoumat. To piče, abych to potřeboval restartovat. Když to vypnu. to restartuju. No, chci hrát. Jo, si hodím jednu akci, no. Ale...
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
No.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Jedna, dva. A už běžel, ty piče. Ale jak to trefil, tyjo.
Looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call the money down for a reason.
Ty vole, neříkej mě, že no bez 100%, ty vole. Jasný. A první to bylo dobrý, to se mně líbí. Prostě to přehodil. Ale i tak, no.
You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
The give here on 2nd. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Running with Walker again. And he'll go down here at the 16. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He's going to look to throw on 4th down. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the completion doesn't end on the tackle. Add another 15 for the face mask, and it's a pretty good play offensively. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Now Smith. Getting out to his left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there.
No nic, tak tam dáme Jarela 66, jestli to bude znát. A nebo prostě to držel, furt nevím. Tak tam nejde nastavit to kopání, kurva. Ale asi si to nám tap, to je to na hovno. Ty vole.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense returning to the field. They've got first down from the 31. To throw, Tunga Bailoa.
Ty pičo, jak je tam zbourali,
This
borci.
one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of...
To mi asi stačilo, kde to je zase. Aha.
Call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They motion to Waddle over left. Second and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on.
Pičo, ten mu urval nohu, ty vole.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Tunga Bailoa. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Searches from the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. Now an inside give to Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go play action here. Caught by the open man. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll run here following the penalty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down.
Brings up third and 1.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Going ground on first and goal. And they take it across the goal line. Well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Keep it rolling, fellas.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 30-yard line.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back-to-back carries here. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This one from 47 yards away. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's brought.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Walker. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be...
And under the Lions pressure, he's brought down. Malik Harrison drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Now out come the Lions for their first drive behind their 9th-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years. And he's rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him, and he's done nothing to sway them from that belief.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Seahawks hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. It's Smith. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Throwing again is gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Here's Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Returnable for Lockett. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Gino. We've seen both of these offenses just sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Smith. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negative ways. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it and brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Jak jsem zeslabil running blokování, tak to spouští a folding penalt, koukám, kurva.
It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block. Completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Running left is Walker.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. The Lions first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's Goff. And he can't escape, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Так, и что потом?
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the offense. And
Страшно мало.
7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Caught left side, Williams. And brought down the number 4 inside the 25. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
3rd and 5.
Goff throwing again. Pass taken in by this big tight end. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Goff now looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And Khalif Raymond was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Closed quickly. It helped force the incompletion.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
In motion, the tight end. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Smith. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And he knocks the ball away. He falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And that was less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before break. Smith. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So we've reached, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside. Brandon Gaudin set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Obviously nothing serious.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did the good part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort. I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Detroit, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it.
Tak to mi řekni, vole,